good on the RX-8. A lot of people think it's slow, but when you're in the meat of the power on this thing, it's definitely fast if you look at how quickly you're going on the speedometer. The engine's just smooth, so it doesn't give a lot of sensation of that pull, but when you look at speedo, you're definitely going pretty good. I really like this Racing Beat exhaust. Like, even though they neck it down at the flange, which kills me that they do that, it's nice and quiet. It doesn't drone in here. You can putz it around quiet, but like when you're wide open throttle, it makes a nice noise. Really makes the Renesis like kind of come to life and produce like just a nice noise up to 9,000. What is up, guys? So I'm here with my friend Ilya. Ilya actually ended up buying the silver Project RX-8 that I picked up over the summer last year, and he got it running, put a motor and stuff in it. So our cars are very similar in a lot of regards. A lot of the modifications that we did are actually like almost identical. So we thought it'd be fun to go and see like just kind of how they compare. There are some subtle differences, and we'll talk about that. And obviously you saw in the racing there that my car did pull a little bit more. But as far as from an engine perspective, they're both 13B Renesis. We both have an AEM style cold air intake. We both have Racing Beat resonated mid pipe, so no cats. Yours is a little bit different now because you run a stock header, right? And you run a stock catback, which I just got rid of mine. So I have a Racing Beat catback now, and I have an exotic speed header. And we both have Mazda Edit. We're both tuned. We both have Stone oil metering adapters. I run a 5-pound battery, lithium ion in the front. You relocated your battery to the rear of the trunk.
Yeah, it's an aftermarket at top.
Yep.
Some heavy gauge wiring going down the trunk.
I got rid of my stock steering wheel. You still have a stock steering wheel, so there's a little bit of weight in the airbag there, but my Racing Beat exhaust weighs 10 pounds more than the stock exhaust. So, and we also have the same coilovers. We both have garbage teen tane Flex Z's, however you want to say it. I don't know what our wheel weights are, but I'm assuming they're probably a little bit similar. I have 18 by 9.5, so mine are a little bit bigger, but
yeah, mine are like 18 by 8.75 for some reason. It's not size, but it's close enough.
They're going to be close enough. But really, I guess like one of the biggest takeaways was I was really surprised. I thought that like I would have maybe had you by like a half a car. Right. A car. Yeah. But I will say this, this kind of validates some of my, not suspicions, but like, when I did that header install, all I had prior to that was just a decatted mid-pipe. And throwing that header on, that was like the one mod that I did to this car that like, I really felt like a seat of the pants difference without any tuning. I literally just plopped it in, took it for a drive, let the ECU like relearn itself a little bit, and like, the car actually felt like it got a decent bump for it, which, let's face it, I mean, these are already pretty optimized. But like any stock car, like there's always a little bit of room, a little bit of meat left on the table that you can pull some stuff out of. But yeah, and then even with the Racing Beat catback, I noticed the top end power feels a little bit stronger too. But I think that's just going back to, it's just completing the whole system. There's no longer a bottleneck on the back of it. Yeah.
But plus, you know, I got a little more meat on the table as well.
Ilya's got a couple, what's our weight difference, 60 pounds?
Something like that.
So 60 pounds matters, right? But the cars are also just about identical. They're both 2006s. Mine was a Shinka, but Shinka's basically a Grand Touring. You took my Shinka interior.
So it's pretty much a Shinka.
It's pretty much
the same thing.
Your car is more Shinka than my car at this point. I have the urethane-filled subframe. I don't think you do.
Yeah, that's important.
We don't have stock suspension, so that doesn't matter. I have a Shinka sticker still. That's the only thing that's Shinka on my car is the sticker and the urethane in the subframe.
It's 5 horsepower, right, for a sticker, so.
But they're both Grand Touring and trim. So Grand Touring has sunroofs. We both have power sunroofs, power leather heated seats. Yours may actually be a little bit lighter because you have Alcantara inserts in your seats. Or mine are just full leather now.
Sure.
And we both have Bose stereo systems. So.
Yes, overall the weight difference is potentially 50 pounds, and that's like negligible enough to say, like you said, it could be like half a car, maybe.
Yeah.
If that even. But yeah, it looks like some mods make a difference.
And like, if you look, when I pulled the stock header out, like I thought it was a cast iron manifold. Like, because when you look at it from in the engine bay, it just looks like this big block turd sitting there.
It is.
But when I pulled it out, it's actually stainless steel underneath.
It is stainless, but it's like juicy stainless.
Yeah, it looks like a log manifold.
Yep.
So there's not much really like to be. There's definitely something to be desired there as far as like having like longer runner lengths and a nice merge collector, which you don't really get that with the stock manifold. And like honestly, that's truthfully where the power comes from with a header, is like having good runner lengths or whatever that's matched appropriately to the engine, but having smooth merge collectors, which creates anti-reversion and better exhaust scavenging and all that fun stuff. So like, if you're gonna do a header, it's always, I always think it's worth buying a header that has those features versus buying one of the cheaper headers, because you're not really, when you look at the way they're designed, like you don't get good merge collectors, you don't get that high of quality, so I don't know how much power you're actually gonna get from them, if any. But yeah, I mean, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So
you did miss the second, the third a little bit on that fall.
Not a little, like a good amount.
Yeah. But still, like, I mean, honestly, our cars were more equally matched there though, like, in second.
Yeah, then in third, definitely.
I didn't like, but like when we started from third, yeah, like I was surprised how much of a difference it was. And I guess it's worth noting a little bit, my overall tire diameter, which I'll drop it in text because I don't know what it is offhand, but my 255/35 18s are probably a little bit smaller diameter than yours. What do you have, 235?
I think it's at 35, 40 or 35, but I think it's 40 because it's got to make up for that.
Probably 40, yeah. For 7, and it's an 18, right?
It's 18.
Yeah. We'll run them in the calculator. I'll put it in there so we know the exact difference. But cool.
Yeah.
So now you gotta find the way to
turbo kit.
Yeah. Awesome.
Probably that.
Yeah, let's go get a bag of Doritos.
I would kill a bag of Doritos right now.
Yes, all these rotaries are making me hungry for some Doritos.